He was really jealous stupidly. It didn't make any sense nowhere for a life of any human. But that's what he cultivated. And I believe that's what led him to come up to this.
We will never know what really set off a local father. He opened fire on his family, killing his wife and 4 children before turning the gun on himself. His real motive, a mystery that he took to his grave. Hello and welcome. I'm Kurt Fonger.
I'm Liz Quinantes. The victims, a 36-year-old mother and 4 children ages 10, 11, 13, and 14. We've been digging deeper into this story since it broke. Our coverage begins with CBS 12's Juan Carlos Van Hool. He's live at the crime scene tonight. JC.
Liz and Kurt, for all intents and purposes, what ended here this morning was probably years' worth of anger and jealousy. Police say that Patrick Dell entered this home here on West 30th Street in Riviera Beach around 2 a.m., executing his estranged wife and her children as they slept, sparing only the 2 youngest kids from gunshots.
It's right here. It's Diane, Brian, Danny.
Michael Barnett cannot put into words the pain of losing several of his children while one struggles to survive. All were shot by 41-year-old Patrick Dell, who this morning, say police, went about the Riviera Beach home of his estranged wife, 36-year-old Natasha Whyte-Dell, fatally shooting her and 4 children as they slept.
The younger children and the elementary and middle school children were in the same bedroom.
2 toddlers Dell had fathered with the woman were not harmed. A 15-year-old who was shot in the neck survived.
He's obsessed. He was possessed. He was one of those, person that wouldn't leave her alone. Do you know what I mean? He would follow her everywhere she went.
Relatives of the woman paint a picture of domestic violence in the household. While Dell, a Port of Palm Beach worker, had been estranged from his wife for about 2 years, family members say he followed her to her nursing school, would come by the house and accuse her of cheating on him with a next-door neighbor. After he threatened her with a knife back in December, she got a restraining order against him.
It's just his mind. I think he's not right. I cannot see him right in, doing what has been done here.
I can't imagine us burying everybody. I don't know how we're going to do it.
Find Dell's car parked on nearby Avenue N here. That's actually what drew them to the area here, because the car was not supposed to be parked on that side street. It is possible that if police had not seen him in the front yard, that perhaps Dell intended to get away. We're live in Riviera Beach. Juan Carlos Van Hool, CBS 12 News.
Thank you. And as JC mentioned, one of the children who was shot did survive this attack. He is 15-year-old Ryan Barnett. Ryan suffered gunshot wounds to the neck. He did have surgery, and he's now in stable condition tonight. We're told he attends school at Palm Beach Gardens High School and was an honor student there.
A heartbreaking loss for the friends of the youngest victims. They got word that 4 of their classmates won't be returning to class. 2 attended the same school. And that's where CBS 12's Lynn Gordon picks up our team coverage. She's live with a look at how friends and parents are handling the news. Lynn?
Well, Kurt, the 2 youngest victims were actually 4th graders here at Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune Elementary School in Riviera Beach, one of 4 schools throughout Palm Beach County where crisis counselors had to be called in to help grieving students and faculty deal with this terrible tragedy.
I can see, the kids with their big smiles on their face. And
this is the way Dr. Glenda Sheffield remembers 13-year-old Diane Barnett and her 3 brothers, always smiling and full of life.
They were just so full of energy, very fun-filled children, and they were just great kids.
Those innocent children gunned down by their own stepfather while they slept. 14-year-old Brian Barnett, a 9th grader at Palm Beach Gardens High School, 11-year-old Javon Nelson, and 10-year-old Daniel Barnett, both 4th graders at Bethune Elementary School in Riviera Beach. That's where Sheffield worked as an assistant principal and principal for 7 years, getting to know all the children as they grew up.
It was quite devastating because it's coming from the principal of Bethune Elementary. That we're working with that family. Of course, I'd known many of the kids. It's just hard.
Especially hard for 15-year-old Ryan Barnett, the only survivor of the massacre, who must now face the loss of his mother and 4 siblings. Ryan is a 10th grader at William T. Dwyer High School in Palm Beach Gardens. He was rushed to St. Mary's Medical Center with a gunshot to the neck. Dwyer principal Dr. Joseph Lee found out about the tragedy about 4 a.m.
Ryan is an excellent student. He was 3.5 GPA, honor student, just a good kid.
Crisis counselors were on hand at all 4 schools to help students deal with the loss of their classmates.
Sad. Like, everybody feels bad what happened to his family. Like, we wish that upon nobody. It was sad.
It's just something that we do not prepare ourselves for, but we learn how to go through the day, and with the grief counselors being on campus.
And besides having those grief counselors at all 4 schools throughout Palm Beach County to help students deal with this senseless tragedy, the principal at Watkins Middle School also sending home this letter to parents informing them. As for that 15-year-old student, Ryan, the 15-year-old survivor, he was rushed to St. Mary's Medical Center in West Palm Beach, and we understand that he is still in stable condition in the intensive care unit, and he is expected to pull through. We are live in West Palm Beach. I'm Lynn Gordon, CBS 12 News.